Hey there, it's Melissa here. So this episode of What Women Binge gets a little spicy and is really intended for our adult listeners. So maybe wait until the kids are out of the car until you start listening to it. We're back. We're here. What Women Binge.
We're back.
Baby.
Back in the
Binge-worthy podcast stuff. We're making up our own theme song.
My inner fangirl cannot handle what's about to happen.
Beaches?
Oh.
Why would I see beaches?
Fun fact, you were cut out of a movie, weren't you?
Yeah, Star Wars.
What's going on with you, Amanda? What's going on this week? Anything new? Anything new?
Nothing really new. What do you have going on in your world right now?
I wish I was reading more books so I could talk about the books I do like.
Okay.
I wish I would read more Stephen King. That would definitely be more like on my bucket list of items. Like I think I would like some more Stephen King. Not like Pet Sematary, but I think some of his new
How do you sleep?
books I can detach from, I think. A little different than TV shows where it's like in your face and it's like, you know, you're having flashes of dreams and stuff.
Yeah.
And I like the more ghost stories than like the scary, like, I don't know that it is quite for me. But he did do this book once called Bag of Bones. I tried to read it for years and years and finally went on a trip to Australia where I finally got the amount of time I needed to really read a Stephen King novel.
Right.
And loved it. Loved it, wanted to make a movie. So I need to read some more of those. But one of my favorite...
You want to make a Stephen King movie?
I want to make Bag of Bones. Of all the things Stephen King's done, nobody ever made Bag of Bones. I mean, they made It and Pet Sematary and Dome and like everything has been a Stephen King movie, but not this for some reason. This it's like a ghost story of a girl in a lake. I love it. I love it. So another author that I love that's more current is Kristin Hannah. Mm-hmm. I'd read this book, and it actually made me want to start a book club again. This is a few years ago. I read The Nightingale, and it's like a World War II French occupation, two women sisters. One of them is, I really recommend this book. One of them is the big sister who's got a kid and a husband who's going off to war, and one of them is the little sister who wants to like fight in the rebellion, like, you know, not the rebellion, that's Star Wars, but wants to fight against the Nazis. And so they have two different approaches. One is trying to survive, and one wants to like get out there and fight the good fight. And how they approach it but you can feel with her writing, you can feel how cold they are in winter and how hungry they are when the food goes.
I love books like that.
It's really good. And so I read another one of hers.
The descriptors, the adjectives that are in there.
When you feel that, when you feel the itchy, woolly, you know, like you just feel it. And then she wrote another one called The Great Alone, which was one of her most recent, about a girl having to move with her family to Alaska. And that one too, you really feel it. You feel when they're cold. You feel when they're hungry. You get the grit of it. And that one I really loved. I read that over the lockdown. I thought I would read a ton more during the lockdown. That was my goal. It got pushed this is the first time I really binged TV. You know, it was Tiger King, that kind of thing. What did you do during the lockdown?
Oh, Tiger King, of course. Out of like, you had to. Everyone had to.
You had to, otherwise you were lost in social media.
What else did we watch during that? That's when we discovered Ted Lasso.
Oh, yeah. Which was just a happy one.
It's so good. We went back, we rewatched things like Frasier.
Yeah, you told me that's on my homework. I got to do Frasier.
Star Trek show, or Picard. We watched all of that first season. Things like that. Happy.
Are you guys Trekkies?
Oh, so it's an interesting combination. My husband Logan is massive Star Wars fan. Massive. Like the canon is so important to him. And I grew up watching Star Trek with my dad and my grandfather. And so I was so into it. In fact, my son's name is Riker after the character in Next Generation.
No way.
Yes, I just changed the
I didn't
spelling.
know that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew his name. I didn't know that's why.
He's number one.
That's amazing.
So yes, I am a Star Trek fan. So we've watched all of those and just had fun with it. So
yeah, I know we actually with the boys, I was doing Tiger King by myself. Mark and I weren't watching TV at the time together. We were kind of in separate parts of the house. It felt like we could never kind of match up with what we were doing because I was like learning piano and doing tap classes in my dining room, and he was like off writing music again for the first time and working out like crazy. Mm-hmm. So we were always kind of in different parts of the house, but we would get together at night with the kids and we did a Tom Hanks marathon.
Oh,
that's
how
when
fun.
I literally in my phone have a list. Let me see if I can find it. We have a list of like the movies, and we were like going to do Robin Williams. Like we had a bunch of lists going on of things we were going to watch. And Tom Hanks was at the top of it. So we watched, here it is. We watched, okay, here's the ones checked off versus.
Oh, that you actually got to.
Yeah. So we watched Big, Splash, Polar Express, Forrest Gump. We didn't watch Saving Private Ryan, which I've never seen. We watched Toy Story, Money Pit. Didn't watch Catch Me If You Can, Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail. We did watch Castaway.
You've Got Mail.
I've seen it, but like I didn't put it. We didn't watch it new.
Okay,
I've seen Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail, but like not my favorites. Catch Me If You Can, I think I've seen too.
I love that one.
Castaway, I didn't want to watch. I don't like one location movies.
A lot of conflict.
I don't know if it's a lot of conflict because it's just him and Wilson. I was worried I'd be bored. I'm like, what are they going to do?
It's not boring, but the conflict is that it's just him and Wilson, and that makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh, see, I liked it. I didn't expect it, but I liked it.
I don't want to ever feel alone like that.
There's so many. And Bridge of Spies, Burbs, Turner and Hooch, Apollo 13. We did watch that one.
Oh, that's a great one.
The Green Mile I've never seen, so that's going on my list of things I got to watch too.
Yeah, you've got to see that one.
I got a lot. But we have a lot to talk about today because we have some really fun guests. I'm super excited.
I'm so excited about this.
I know.
My inner fangirl cannot handle what's about to happen.
Well, we always say that we want to know what they're fanning out about while we're fanning out about them. So our guest today, that's a husband and wife.
Yay.
We know and love her as a friend, but I've known him for the longest time. He loves the spotlight. She likes the shadows. I dragged her out today, guys. This is our first interview ever. She was so, do I have to? Do I have
an
to?
Exclusive.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
It's an exclusive. So we wanted them to be on our podcast today. She is an absolute hoot, and I wanted her to be here. And she's also one of my first friends here in Nashville. I've known her husband since our early days in Orlando, hanging out around Universal and Disney. Chris is best known for his singing talents in a little band you might have heard of called NSYNC. Oh, by the way, when they leave, I want to go, bye, bye, bye. I need you to just go like this. Even if I don't say it, I'm just going to do it. I've never done that to him. He'll probably really not like it. Carly is his better half and the mother of his gorgeous little child, Nash. And I cannot wait to talk to them about all the things they fan out about because we know people all over the world fan out about him. So let's find out what he fans out about and what she fans out about and if they fan out together. Amanda, you know I love taking classes.
I do too. I think I'd be a professional student.
I went back to college in the fall. I was really excited. You know what? A lifelong learner. That's my goal. And you know what helps with being a lifelong learner? Masterclass. Have you tried Masterclass?
I love Masterclass.
Masterclass is so good, you guys. Learn from the world's best minds anytime, anywhere, at your own pace. You can learn about cooking. You can learn about writing comedy.
From Steve Martin.
Or Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow has like 32 episodes. Each one is 10 to 20 minutes long. It's everything from directing comedy to writing comedy. Like he has amazing ones. I mean, I was blown away by the depth of knowledge, the quality, the experience. They're beautifully shot and they're easy. You can watch them anywhere.
And let's talk about Gordon Ramsay teaching me how to cook.
Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay teaching you how to cook.
And there's supplemental materials that you can use, especially with the cooking classes. There's recipes, there's guides on how to do certain techniques. It's so great.
Yeah, you can listen on your laptop, on the phone. You can listen in your car or while traveling. You can get some of them offline and listen on the airplane when you don't have Wi-Fi. Shonda Rhimes. They have Margaret Atwood of The Handmaid's Tale teaching creative writing. I mean, Ron Howard, Annie Leibovitz, if you're into photography.
And you know what I've heard?
What did you hear?
They're going to have Mariah Carey soon.
Ooh. Oh, and I heard Christina Aguilera. I wonder if she does like exercises, like teaches you like singing exercises. Oh, songwriting.
Isn't that amazing?
That's fun. So I highly recommend everybody check this out. You can get unlimited access to every masterclass. And as a What Women Binge listener, you get 15% off the annual membership. Go to masterclass.com/WWB now.
That's masterclass.com/WWB for 15% off Masterclass.
Thank you for being a sponsor, Masterclass.
And it's time to get comfortable.
It's time to get comfy because we're going to talk to my friends. I'm so excited. We have Carly and Chris Kirkpatrick here today, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys. You have known forever, but I want to talk to you about all the things you're binging. So, Carly, this is like your first interview?
Yes, it is, guys.
For real?
Yeah.
We're the exclusives here.
Yep. This is not my thing usually, but you know,
I forced you.
I'm here for you guys.
I so forced
We
her.
appreciate this. I feel very special right now.
I am so thankful that you guys, like, as soon as I moved to Nashville, Amanda, Carly, like, you guys, like, immediately embraced me and, like, are teaching me all things Nashville and have been such great friends. And so
And I didn't
had
do
to drag
anything.
you here.
I
No,
didn't do
you've just been a
anything.
pain in the
I just
ass.
kind of- yeah, that's fine. fair enough.
No, I love you, Chris, and I'm so glad you're here. I have a story to tell later about us and how far back we go.
We have a lot of stories to tell.
We do. We do have a lot of stories to tell. It's true. We were like kind of on the same circuits, including, weren't you asking me about this blimp over my head?
Yeah. Your little Nickelodeon.
I've got my Nickelodeon.
11th annual.
This was I
What
seem
year
to win
was
a
the
lot this
11th
year.
annual?
I don't know. Why don't they hit the
Kids'
year on
Choice
there?
Award. I have been fascinated by these my whole life. I
know,
always
it's-
see people look through them, and I had never seen
It's a
one.
kaleidoscope.
until
Wait, you can
Yeah.
really look
I stole
through
it
them?
from her house, and I was like, I finally
know
get to
that.
You
look.
have one sitting on the counter that you
Well, I
always,
didn't know that you
didn't
you
know it was
always
a
move.
kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
She
when it's
doesn't
in the
even
way.
care. Like anything I have.
Isn't that
she's
the
my
like,
husband
beauty
doesn't
of
either.
it, though?
No,
she's
I
like,
to keep
what
you
is this? Why
grounded.
is this out? I'm like,
The
it's
color,
it's
it
a
doesn't really
kid's
match
choice.
with
It
what I have
doesn't go-
going
Choice
on.
Award, guys. This is a big deal. I had
is.
3 of these, and somehow in all my moves and all my children, I've lost one. I'm sure it's been stolen or broken, and someone hit it. But here one sits in our podcast.
I don't know. I have one that I know where it is. We could have only won one. for
Yeah,
all I
I've
know,
only
but-
seen one, to be honest. I've only seen one.
I apparently won one for Latin America, but that's the one that's missing. Like it was like best performer in Latin America. I think
They
there
had
was
blimps for the Latin American one too.
There was like different regions of the country or of the world,
Yeah.
and Latin America.
I mean, I
was one
know that
won.
part of the story. I know
Yeah.
there's like different regions.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There are different regions, and there's
Okay.
different Kids' Choice Awards for those regions.
Are there different like countries and continents
I think
on
it's
this earth
continents,
as
maybe.
well?
So like Latin
It's like a
America, I won. I mean, it's not
geography
continent.
lesson I'm getting here.
It is. Do you want to know about?
No, I was just
Entertainment
curious
geography.
about the
Isn't there a
Latin
song?
award. Like I didn't know that they did the
They
blimp
did
with the
a blimp award
That's
for
all I
like
was
best
asking.
performer. I think J-Lo was in the category.
You beat
beat her?
out J-Lo?
I think I did,
Yes.
guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Wow.
wrong, but I'm gonna have to look that up.
My ego would be so huge
I've
if
been
I
saying
said
that-
J-Lo at anything.
Guys, if I'm wrong, I've been saying that for years.
Who
so.
cares? That's how you start a conversation. Oh, hey guys.
check.
Beat out J-Lo for a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award. I don't know if you guys know that about me.
kind of a big deal.
It's
Yeah.
number 1 on my resume.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I make people bring up when they're interviewing me. But I guess all right. So let's go back. You want to go back, Chris? How long
go
have we
back.
known each other? You started in Orlando. I started in
You
Orlando.
started in Orlando. You were at Dr. Phillips.
I was.
Right?
We're Dr. Phillips graduates, aren't we?
I'm
Well,
not.
Oh, you're not.
went
No.
to Dr.
Joey.
Phillips?
You
I didn't
went,
know that.
Yeah, Joey was at Dr.
Yes, I'm a
Phillips.
my husband didn't know that. You know what's
I
so
didn't
funny
know
is he's
that.
watching
You didn't know that
No,
either?
I knew there was a lot.
and Johnny
yeah.
Damon is
Yep.
one of them,
Johnny
right?
Damon.
That's our
And
gang.
Luis
Joey,
Fonzie,
Luis Fonzie,
and the Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ
He
Khaled.
went to Dr. Phillips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's
they all went
crazy
to
is
Dr.
I was
Phillips.
watching like the draft or something, and they brought up somebody's high school. My husband was watching the draft. I was not. It was in the background for me. And I'm wandering around the house, and then all of a sudden they said, from Dr. Phillips High School. And I went, oh, that's my high school. And my husband goes, what?
You went to Dr. Phillips?
Yeah, I went to Dr. Phillips.
AJ Brzezinski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Baseball.
went there. There's a couple
Mulvihill.
other big ones.
It's
No,
because of our studios there.
And for
like,
people who don't know, it's right next to Universal Studios.
Right
across the
street.
street. I actually was not allowed. I need to ask like Joey and them if they were. Well, Joey actually went there, I think. I was, and I think some of the other Mickey Mouse Club people were enrolled there, and that's where my degree is from, or whatever. It's not a degree. Diploma. Thank you. I don't know these things because I never really graduated properly.
Yeah.
But my diploma's from Dr. Phillips High School, but I never was allowed on the campus unless I was doing the SATs or the ACTs. That's the only time I was allowed. They were too full, but they would allow me
Well,
to
then
enroll.
so you weren't hanging out at the Texaco across the street drinking Joke Cola?
No, because I was across the street at the
With all the
Nickelodeon
kids.
studios in the trailer doing my homework and learning my 50 pages a week.
Wait a second. You were in the Nickelodeon trailer?
Yeah.
I was in the trailer right behind the Nickelodeon building when I did the high tones at Universal. And that would have been the
Oh.
years you were in high
was
school.
doing that,
'cause
yeah.
I'm way older than you.
It was way.
way older.
You just celebrated a big birthday that probably
Yeah.
threw you 2 huge surprise parties.
You've got
Still
21
recovering.
coming up, so
Yeah, I'm gonna be
nervous?
21. I'm gonna drink.
Finally
for
can
the first
drink.
Time
It's gonna be
ever.
crazy.
Because I wasn't drinking when you left me on the Turks and Caicos Islands on 9/11.
Oh yeah.
about
That was
that.
totally my fault.
Wait, how old were
Totally
you
your fault.
when
No,
that-
I'm kidding. I was actually like 20. Oh, I don't know. 2001. How old was I? I don't
I
even
don't know.
2001.
Oh, now you don't want to bring it up.
I
Now
can't-
it's like a joke.
No, I was
Never
deaf.
mind.
I
No.
need to
I wasn't
know-
even alive in 2001. What are you talking about?
Time out.
Yep. Yeah. Out of this world. Time out.
Why? How?
9/11. Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, I need
So-
details.
As far as I remember it, you
Yeah,
guys.
you probably have a better memory about it than I do. I thought you were just there.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I didn't know.
Just hanging out.
I
We-
just happened
you
to
were
be
just
at
there.
the Beaches Resort in
Well,
Turks
we were
and Caicos Island.
kind of in show mode. So we'd had that week. We were in New York. We did the MTV Music Awards
Well,
with
back it up.
Michael
First of all,
Jackson.
you're in a band called NSYNC.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to
Right.
back up. We haven't
thought you
really-
knew that.
We haven't really laid that out
I
yet.
thought
but
we'd
go
already
on.
established that. There's also more regions in the geography of the world. If we're going to go back to that. If we're getting basic on everything. So
Okay, yeah.
we were on like a tour type thing where we did MTV Awards, with Michael. That's when Michael came out, and we were like, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson's coming out."
Yeah.
He hasn't done the MTV Awards since like Bad came out. And then the following night, we were at Madison Square Gardens doing the Jacksons' 40th anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
Which I looked at going, God, 40 years. And now I'm like, man, we're almost there now. Like that's it's not that long.
Wow.
So we did that. Then we flew to Turks and Caicos. Had the show that night. So when you're like, oh yeah, I'm like, I didn't get. I
don't
saw
know where you were.
You're sending pictures of you on the beach.
You
like,
could have been in the
look how much
Maldives.
fun it was. I'm like, you got to have fun.
Yeah. So here's what happened. I was supposed to be in New York promoting my show, Sabrina, at the time. But okay.
You were on a show, Sabrina.
I was on the show. You were on the show, Sabrina.
I was on the show,
You were
Sabrina?
on a show called Sabrina.
Oh, I'm learning a lot
I forget.
today.
You were like something like Justin was like attacking the cat, and my mom got really mad about it. But but I mean, we were having like a dance party in my bedroom or something. It was super weird.
Now that you look
There's a
back,
lot
you're
of
like,
gifs
we were
of
having
it
a
or
dance
something.
party in my bedroom.
Dance party in my bedroom, and I pretended to like kick JC in the face or something. I don't know. I watched something recently.
Okay,
a
stop saying
GIF.
I don't know. You know exactly.
No, I've seen, like,
You're
the
so
GIFs or
faking this
GIFs
right
or-
now. I don't know. I think I kicked JC in the face. And
I pretended.
Justin was
I
messing
did
with
some
the
kinda high
cat,
kick.
and
I know
whatever.
Justin
You
messed
know
with the cat because
exactly
it
what
made my
happened.
mom mad. But no, so basically, the way I was told, you guys had just finished some huge tour or something, and they were bringing 50 radio winners from 50 different states to Turks and Caicos to celebrate like this big radio and like this huge end of your tour or whatever. And I mean, I think it was the end of the tour. I don't know. That part I'm not sure on. But we're at the resort and everybody's guests of basically NSYNC, and we're all there having fun. And it's like Tori Spelling and Randy Spelling and Tara Lipinski, I think, was there. And
Okay.
Gymnast?
yeah. There was like an interesting
No, the
arrangement of
martial artist.
I was just, I couldn't remember.
people. You're right. No, you're right. I think Joey had a thing for her. But
Probably.
Joey had a thing.
so that
Joey's like Speedy Gonzalez. He's a friend of everybody's sister. Obnoxious.
oh my gosh, that's amazing. So we were there and it was on September 10th. I think you guys did a show on the 9th or 10th. You left on
It was
the 10th.
on the 10th because
Oh, it was
we
on the
left
10th?
after the show. I remember we left directly. They had a plane waiting for us, and we were like, we just want to get home,
Yeah,
relax, sleep.
you'd been gone a
And
long
we made
time.
it home like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we got home on September 11th.
And then on September 11th, I know that Tori Spelling and her group was supposed to have left, and someone knocks on our doors. We're getting ready to go to the beach that day. I was going to stay till like the 12th.
Of course you were, because that's what you got to do.
I was
is
like, I am
enjoy
at Beaches
your
Resort.
vacation.
I am single. I am going to stay here and hang with my friend. And so I threw on my swimsuit, and someone knocked on the door, and I said, "Aren't you supposed to be on a plane?" And they said, "We'll turn on the news." And that's when. And then we were there for like because international borders shut down, flights ceased. And we were stuck there for. I mean, the term island fever is real.
Yeah.
I was like. We had heard the resort was running out of food. We were like, we would be like in the water wanting to get away from the news, but all we could do was talk about it and look for airplanes. No airplane. We were stuck there like 5 days or something. And then I saw you guys again at the American Music Awards.
And we acted like we didn't know you.
No, you.
That's
You're like,
usually
you
what
made
we
it
like
out?
to do around here.
No, you guys
Dang it.
were actually awesome. I want to say like 3 out of 5 of you. I don't know if you're one of the 3. Three of
I would
you.
love to not be one of the 3. This would be way better story if you were like, 2 of you were pricks.
I feel like you and JC went ahead to the
Yeah.
mic. I presented the award. I said, you guys won. You came to the stage, and like 3 of you descended on me and were like, "Are you okay? We're so sorry we left you there. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you all right?" And I was like, "I'm fine, guys. I'm obviously here.
I'm here.
Here's your award. Go, please talk to the people." So I love.
So you were on Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
I was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So were
What did you play on it?
What did you do on it? Do you remember what you did on it?
I have no idea what I did on it.
I can't remember what you guys did.
I think I remember flirting with your mom on the show or something.
Probably in real life.
That's what I meant in real life.
My
love
no,
your mom.
I actually remember when the Backstreet Boys were on. We drank some bottles of Talent, and they played basketball and sang or something. And I had to do a song and dance then. I have to go back and watch your episode.
Oh, stop lying.
I'm not
You remember the
sure.
Backstreet Boys episode, and you don't remember our episode.
You know why there were
at all.
so many? You know,
The cat,
pictures?
Justin and the cat. That's what
Justin and the cat is what I remember. And high.
I
kicking,
actually knew about that before
Yeah.
this, because you had told me before. The only time my mom ever got mad was when people messed with the cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
'cause
cat
that-
freaked me out, though.
It was expensive.
I do remember the cat
What do you
freaked
mean it was
me out.
expensive?
Oh, well, it's
it
animatronic.
wasn't real.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's an animatronic, like
The
you
cat
know,
that talked wasn't real.
$100,000 cat that
so you
we
don't-
had
yeah.
to.
Where
You don't
It
mess
was before
Where is the
CGI.
I heard it was in the Smithsonian, but then I think it's in a puppetry museum in Atlanta. Last I heard.
Okay.
So, and then the real ones,
Okay,
unfortunately,
wait,
have
which
left
one
us.
is it? The Smithsonian or a puppetry museum? Let's get this straight.
I
Because
want to
that's
say
like,
it was in the Smithsonian for a exhibit about television, but I have never.
and now it's
That's
in
what
a
my mother
puppetry
says.
That's what your mom
museum.
But it is in a puppetry museum in Atlanta now. Yes.
Fair enough.
So you can go to Atlanta and go visit the cat.
I do have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
You have voiced some animated characters. One specifically that I remember from Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I would really appreciate a tiny nugget of
Oh, you want to
shiny
hear it?
teeth.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's funny because I do. Do you do any of the con circuit at all? Have you ever done the con circuit?
I just did Christmas Con. I'm going to 90s Con in a few weeks.
Oh, I thought
you going to
I
90s
was,
Con?
No, I thought I was going to get that gig, but no, I'm not going to 90s.
Where's
Con.
that
But
one
I
at?
think I
Oh,
did see you. That's
you need
right.
to come to 90s Con.
I would love to come to 90s Con. But anyway, so one of the things we did at one of these is they have these voice actors, and people come into this giant hall, and they'll read like The Wizard of Oz or like a piece of The Wizard of Oz, the script, but everybody there will do the voice of their character.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like one of the greatest guys there. He did. He's done so many voices, and he's amazing. He did one of the Animaniacs, and he was just. I mean, his voiceover work is unbelievable.
Is it Rob Paulson?
Maybe. I'm sure.
Sure.
She
not?
knows the stuff.
Maybe
Her
not.
husband knows
I don't
all
think
the
it's him,
Comic-Con
though.
You don't think it's him?
trivia.
I don't think it's
Okay.
Rob. I don't know. Does Rob have long hair and he's like crazy cool and just like?
No.
All right, then it's not Rob. But, you know, and then they've got like guys that are on SpongeBob who have these crazy voices and all this. And they're like, Chris, come do the reading. You did Chip. Come do the reading. I'm like, what? No, just do it. So we get up there to do this reading and everybody's going, whoa, come on. And, you know, with these wacky cartoon voices. And they're like, Chris, do it in Chip's voice. And I'm like, this is Chip's voice.
That's it. You're getting
They basically said, you're a teen pop star kid. What can you do? I'm like, how does this work? They're like, perfect. So it was just my
They didn't
voice.
make you
and
take
I
it
felt
up a
like
notch?
heel up there. I was just like, yeah, off to see the wizard. Am I right, guys? Is this crazy? Or my voice range is huge.
I'm kind of like that too. I have a friend Tara Strong who I hope to have on.
Tara's on Fairly Odd Parents as
yes,
well.
that's right. And I mean, she's on everything.
Yeah.
She was on the new Rocky and Bullwinkle. She's
plays
Powerpuff
Timmy Turner,
Girls. She's
actually.
Timmy. Yeah, she's Timmy. She's oh my gosh, she is everything. She's Batwoman. She's the original Harley Quinn. She's Twilight Sparkle.
Do you know Gray DeLuise? Gray.
I don't think so.
Gray did Vicky and's done tons of voice work as well.
Okay. Well, and Tara is just amazing at all that, and she can turn on and she comes on when we need a baby cry on a TV show. She'll come in and go, and she can just do a baby cry, and it's insane.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wasn't she a
I know that. She's
Powerpuff
good.
Girl
You
too?
need to
I
put
think?
Pink
Powerpuff
She was one of the
Girl.
Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girls.
the pink one, I think. And so she's insane. And then I go to do these things, and I'm like, "Hi, how are you? This is the best I can do."
Yeah.
I'm like, hot mic. So that's about as good as it gets for me. But well, Carly, I need to know. Does
You
Chris
do voice work.
do you do voice work?
I do not.
Does Chris do voice work at home?
No, like
Does he sing in the shower? I
No.
want to know this.
You know, the only one that sings right now is Nash.
Oh, you're a
All
little baby
day
boy.
long. Talking
Yeah.
to Alexa. What's his song?
He has tons of songs.
No, his song he's really
no,
good
he
at.
was just
Is it I Like
singing-
Big
he
Butts?
sings he sings Redbone now.
Oh.
He was singing Redbone this morning. He was like, hey, what's the matter with you? And I'm like,
Good one.
He's
Watermelon
groovy.
Sugar High, though, he knows every
wow.
I didn't know there was a bad connotation on it.
Oh, no,
at
I know,
all.
I know.
it doesn't matter.
No, they don't
It's
know.
on the
I was
radio.
listening
My son-
to Houdini and they were singing about cocaine.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what?
I just wish no one
No.
told me
No,
about
Brady,
it.
my 13-year-old, would go around. His favorite song was the Humpty Dance. And he
Oh.
had no idea. He's like,
Yeah.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, dude, you are 6.
But that's really good that you can sing all that.
They
Yeah, no,
remember
he's
all
the
those
one that
lyrics.
sings. He only sings if he has something coming up.
Okay.
Like if he has like something he's recording, I'll hear him sing.
So are
Other
you
than
like
that-
shy about like I know my husband when he does music, but he hasn't dabbled in it in a long time. Or I would say he dabbles and but he he won't let anyone listen to him until it's like done. Like he won't jam.
Oh, no, I'm horrible. I don't care.
You don't
I'm
care?
like, no, it's...
You have no shame.
I mean,
You-
you just,
yeah.
yeah.
well, I want to hear about Carly.
That's
you
what I
don't.
want to
Carly,
hear.
what's
We're
it
good.
like in the house, like with this guy?
These
with
two.
This
I
guy.
mean, well, why
And
don't we
Nash.
say what you guys did today? You and Nash.
What have you been up to today?
They have played video games since 6:30 in the morning until right before we came here. Nash was still in his pajamas.
Oh, you know what though? Do you think
They're
they'll
obsessed with
do
each
you think
other.
Nash will
Bonding
kind of
time.
remember those moments with Daddy snuggle playing.
Yeah, but he
or do you
didn't do
hate to be
anything today except play video games.
What's the
with
game
Daddy.
of choice?
Oh,
He likes
God,
all the
don't
Lego
even-
games.
Oh, fun.
Oh, Lego
We
game.
play
That's
all
And then they
Lego
yell at
games.
each other, and I was like, "Do you guys both need a timeout?" Right before we left, I'm like, "You guys were yelling, don't touch that, get in this level," and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?"
I never said get in this level. That makes
What
no
was it?
sense. Why would I tell him to get in this level?
So you obviously don't play the video
No,
games.
I don't.
So you guys are binging video games. What are you binging?
Oh, I've done so many things today.
What's your binge right now? What's your like go to? Like, is there something that you use to
Are you
escape?
talking TV, movie?
Anything,
Well,
anything.
No,
Book,
I
podcast
just
app,
I watched
Candy
the
Crush?
Unforgivable with Sandra Bullock. Just came out.
I
Yeah.
don't know this one.
Oh, don't.
I'm taking
If
notes
you're ready
now.
to be depressed, don't.
Oh,
no.
really?
It was good.
Is it
It was
dark?
good.
It's
Yeah,
a good
dark.
wintry movie. Winter.
Yeah, it's
like-
very wintry. Yeah, that one, and then Selling Sunset.
Ooh.
What's that? Why do I not know
Realist,
these?
yeah, reality.
Oh, I don't
Not
do
her
reality.
jam. Totally
Yeah.
mine, though.
Yeah, very good, but
So it's a real estate thing.
yes,
I'm assuming.
Out, yeah, LA.
Okay.
It's like 6 or 7 real estate girls, and
All right.
all
So
look like models.
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
of LA,
bad about yourself
so
all
you
the time.
came from you were from down south. Where are you from, Carly?
Ohio.
And you guys ended up here. Were you in LA together? at
No,
all?
Orlando.
Okay.
I was never in LA.
You were never in LA.
I had a
Good for
place
you.
in LA,
Never
but I
lived
never
there.
lived in LA.
Of course not. Sorry.
Talking about, jeez.
I don't know that anybody could have gotten me to come north if I was in Orlando. I don't
Really?
know.
Oh, yeah, she
man.
loves Orlando.
I love
Oh,
Orlando.
no.
No,
No, I
Well,
was
it's
so
funny
happy to be
moving
out.
here. I always tell people it's crazy. We had to move so many hundreds of miles north to finally live in the South
Well, that's
because Orlando,
true.
Orlando is.
It's its own universe.
And you lived
Yeah.
there for 26 years.
Yeah, I was there for.
it's still
He was there a long
2001
time.
in Orlando. At
It's
least on the
still
radio.
99 in Orlando. Yeah, they're still
They haven't gotten to Y2K yet.
1,000%. They're still.
But it's
living.
great. It's a time warp. It feels
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah,
I like it.
I mean, most people only know it for
I
Disney.
like
but-
seasons.
Did you go to Rollins College, by the way?
I did,
Yeah. Okay.
I did go to
That's the
Rollins.
only place I ever went to a college before I went to NYU.
but I tricked
I
the
went to
system.
look at it.
You went to real Rollins.
No, I didn't. But no. I just went to a
Hamilton
rush. I went with a friend to a rush just to see what college was like when I was in high
wait,
school.
Wait. So
I went
you're
to
telling
NYU.
people you went to college at Rollins, but you went to a rush.
I went to the
At Rollins.
campus.
Oh well,
of
geez, then
Rollins for a
I went
rush.
to USC. I went to Berkeley. I went to. Geez,
I attended NYU for 7 years, but we weren't allowed to rush there, so I was a little, it's frowned upon in New York to join a fraternity
Sorry.
sorority.
Went to
Really?
Harvard.
Well, it's a lot of people that are
no
a little
big deal,
judgy,
guys. I just went to
little judgy.
NYU. Let me just drop that off real quick.
And I
knew that
cheated
was
too. How
coming.
did you cheat?
What do you mean? Oh, I cheated the system.
Yeah, me too.
So I had my
Terrible grades.
No. Oh no. High school. I had terrible
Yeah.
grades. High school, I didn't think I was going to graduate so bad that like when we were sitting there and they're calling names, I had the cap and gown and I'm like going, God, I really hope they call my name. Like I bought the cap and gown. It's going to be embarrassing if they go Dan Kinney and give him a diploma and then go Stacy Kutcher. And I'm like,
Pass up Kirkpatrick.
I'm not smart enough to know what letter comes after. That's how bad it was. But no, I didn't know if I was going to graduate. In college, when I had to actually pay for my education,
Yeah.
I ended up with like a 3.9 GPA.
Wow.
In high school,
Was smart.
Step it up.
in
Yeah.
high school, it was a 1.85.
Oh my goodness.
What
How could
Are you
do-
surprised, Carly?
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Which
He
one-
just
which
didn't
one are you
try
surprised
hard.
about?
He didn't try hard in high school.
Oh.
I
So you consider your husband smart? That's nice.
I do.
That's very nice.
Ooh.
Look at that. We brought
I
we brought
like
them
it.
together.
Yeah.
I
feel good about
couples
this.
therapy right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Something.
Right?
Because we needed therapy.
Did you? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just
When
seeing
we walked
bonding
in,
happening.
we were so miserable
Carly,
together.
where did you go
Thank
to
you
college?
guys so much.
I went
for
to
this.
James Madison
Okay.
in Virginia.
And
I
were
played
you
soccer.
a smarty pants?
No.
She got a collegiate soccer scholarship.
You are an athlete.
Yeah,
can
but
tell.
I only got into that university because of sports, because of soccer.
Okay.
Not this much.
And just
I don't
curiously,
know. That plays a joke.
just curiously, how did you pick that college over all the other colleges that were
I
touting
did go
it?
on a lot of visits, but the fountain. When I pulled into JMU, I saw this fountain. I was like,
It's
that's where I'm going
It's
to have
really,
to go.
you know what? I chose NYU because of the tram.
See?
It was the tram that
See,
picked you up
there's-
and drove you around the
there's
city.
different things that
Yeah.
mean something to somebody else, but I'm
I
like,
wanted to ride the
that
tram.
fountain, I just wanted to see it every day.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever
I
saw
get
it
it.
after that first day.
No?
No, not really.
You saw
that's
the fountain
'cause
more
I was
than
on the
you
other
saw
side.
the library.
Isn't it funny how that happens? So how did you two meet?
by accident?
No.
Well,
went
obviously.
So I went to JMU and then I was sports management. I got I had to do an internship, and I picked the Orlando Magic. So it brought me to Orlando.
Because of the fountain. They had a really nice fountain out there.
Orlando had a really pretty
There
fountain.
were a lot of fountains in Orlando.
So I worked for the Magic ended up being like 7 years. But he chased me for 2 years.
I get it.
And kept asking me out
like
and
you're a
asking
little
me
out of
out.
his
And I was
league.
like,
I get it.
nope,
For sure.
my mom's not going to like you. You have tattoos.
I was like, what are
My
you
grandma's
talking
gonna
about?
hate
I was
you.
in NSYNC. Your mom's
I was
going to
like,
love
Mom
me.
definitely doesn't like you because of that one.
And I meet your mom, and she's like, no, I don't like you.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Fair
had
enough.
a long time. But
What about your sister? How's Squats
No, I
feel
don't
about
like her
Chrissy
sister.
over
Squats loves Chris.
here? So
yeah.
her name is Erin. Let's
yeah, her
clarify.
name's Erin.
But you call her Squats, so I call her Squats.
Well, she has a podcast called Squats and Margaritas.
Squats and Margaritas because she got in like amazing shape, but also can
At like
she like
37, amazing shape.
and she's all about
Need that in my
eating
life.
and working out. So she balances
Balance
out.
everything
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
I'm adding that to my list.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was
She
just
has
You
a
on
like
book.
the margarita part more than you like
I
the
do.
squats part.
I do.
You like so that's what I was going to ask you, Squats or Margaritas?
Well, now it's squats because I have to stop like being unhealthy and getting
then it's a
myself in
margarita.
shape.
Oh, 'cause the
and then it's a
margaritas-
margarita afterwards.
about balance.
Yeah.
No margaritas in January.
No margaritas
We're doing
in
a dry January. I do dry all year.
Yeah, right.
I do dry all. I'm like
Until her Christmas party.
Yeah.
Christmas party or a random night
Or
out
Saturdays
with the girls.
or
No, I mean
football
I've had,
Sundays.
we've
Yeah.
gone. Carly and I have gone to some.
You had one margarita the
I was like,
lunch.
that is it. That is all.
She looked at me.
that's-
She's like, "You've had 3, and I can't even stand up." And I was like, "Oh boy."
Yeah, I'm like, no, I have one. If I have more than one, especially as like a daytime drink, I am on the couch needing a nap. I'm already hungover by 3 o'clock. I'm like, this is no good.
Oh no.
I don't drink anything. I don't drink water. Like I'm trying to drink right now my matcha green tea latte with oat milk. And I'm like, yeah, I can't
I'm
really.
sorry.
I
I'm
knew he was
sorry.
going to do it.
Say that again.
I think it's a matcha green tea latte with oat milk. I'm one of those.
That sounds
LA,
delicious.
LA.
do you want some?
No.
It's very
No,
good.
he just
Absolutely.
had an
I don't trust
espresso.
that.
He doesn't drink caffeine. And when we walked in, they were like, "Do you want a drink?" And
Yeah.
I said espresso. He goes, "I'll have it." I mean, I'm
had an
like I saw you shaking a little bit.
That's
leg was
always
going.
though. It's called restless leg. I always do that.
This might be the lowest energy I've ever seen you have, though. I feel like
Really?
you're
Believe
like
it
really
didn't-
chill
yeah.
right now. Maybe the espresso does the
No,
opposite to you.
I'm listening to my wife.
I know you
Oh,
want
it's
Carly
amazing.
to. What do you want to ask Carly that you maybe never asked her? Chris, go ahead.
Oh,
you
I've asked her
interview.
everything. I mean,
I know,
there's
you seem to know
like-
everything.
so you're talking about binging?
Yes. What do you think she binges? What are you binging,
I know what
girl?
she binges.
Why don't we ask what he binges?
Well,
What I
we're done
binge?
talking to him. We want to talk to you, Carly.
Like old school stuff.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Like it makes
she,
me
she thinks I'm
uncomfortable.
weird.
It's like
but I think
black
it's
and
amazing.
white. Like I fall asleep and it's like
Oh.
black and white, like old like country westerns, and I'm
Movies?
Oh,
Movies?
okay.
stuff?
makes me
I
uncomfortable.
like old. I mean anything. I like sci-fi especially, but I like sci-fi like before Jurassic Park sci-fi.
Okay.
So like
Star Trek?
from 90. No, not
No.
Star Trek.
Oh, I love Star
I
Trek.
mean that's smart people stuff. I was Star Wars, lasers and sabers.
Oh, I love that too.
Okay, I like that too.
But well, when you grew up in the 70s, 80s, you know, and Star Trek was out and Star Wars was out, you had the Star Trek people who, you know, didn't have a lot of friends, and
Like
you had
the
the
NSYNC fans versus
Star
the Backstreet
Wars.
Boys fans.
That's exactly what it is.
No,
Kind of.
Are we comparing
There's a
these?
great divide.
I would, yeah.
if we are, then we'd have to be the Star Wars.
You're the Star Wars?
Yeah,
We'd
you
have
would
to
be
be
the
the Star
yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
because
I
they're
think you're
more
right.
of the thinking man's band. Like they're
Okay.
like the mid-tempo
What are you?
grooves. We're like sabers and lasers.
Yeah, you're
We're like-
flashy.
we're like, let's go.
You're on puppet
Let's-
strings and stuff. Yeah, I get it.
We
I
get
get it.
nuts. Get nuts up there. But yeah, I love old sci-fi stuff. I love when the lasers shoot like this and the laser beam comes out like an inch above where the gun is.
Yeah.
Like old Doctor Who stuff, all this stuff like
Oh,
that.
really?
But
All right, so
Westerns-
you hate this stuff?
We don't
Carly.
she
watch
doesn't
the
watch.
same
We
stuff.
can't watch anything together.
But anything he has on, I'm like, I don't yell at you that much. But if I have the Kardashians on, oh, you better believe it.
Do you love the
He-
Kardashians? Is that your go-to?
What do I always say? I watch it to like hate them.
Yeah, I get
And that
it.
sounds so bad because I don't hate them.
It's like guilty pleasure.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, like, but I can't stop watching it.
yeah.
But the only thing that we've probably watched together, what did we binge?
Did you ever do
Ozark.
like Yellowstone?
The
Oh,
Big
Ozark.
Brother.
I can't get him into
Well, she doesn't
Yellowstone.
do
Big Brother, you love
Survivor.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. We'll watch that together. That's about it.
No,
Really?
wait, hold on. Schitt's Creek. We did watch that.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys find this, but like when Mark and I find something together, it's like golden. It's like,
Oh yeah.
It makes you feel so, yeah.
and then you have to
1000%.
search for like months to find that
Find
thing
another
again.
one, yeah.
Like we had Yellowstone, we had Jack Ryan. It started with like Cold Case Files, not Cold Case, the reality one, not the scripted one.
Yeah.
Started with that, went to SVU,
Oh.
and then after I was on that, I couldn't watch that anymore. That's a story for another episode. And then it was like, you know, it's been few and far between. So do you guys like
Same,
struggle to
yeah.
find these?
Yeah. But like you said, when we do, it's
it's-
golden.
It's golden. You're
So
like,
we
got
always have something to do.
Are you
'Cause,
trying
like,
to put Nash to bed early and
Yeah.
like,
Well,
snuggle?
they'll play video
well,
games.
that's for another reason we're trying to put.
Well,
Nash.
yeah, always. Good luck with that.
He could walk in at any moment. What are we gonna tell him?
What do you tell
what you
him,
do
Melissa?
is you let Amanda knows a story about my child walking in recently. Mark and I were planning on the big ones. Like they just like to bust in our 15 or 16 and 13. They love to just bust in the room, and we were like, maybe we should stage it where we're like look like we're like doing it, so that they will
Doing
finally learn just it. Just it in general, whatever.
We're gonna
it
put a little
might be.
E
Doing
next
it.
to this episode.
Yoga,
Doing it.
making lattes. I don't know. And we were like, maybe we should do it when they're walking in so that they would stop busting in and learn to knock on doors. And then sure enough, it turns out the little one did it. And it was a little too soon.
They weren't pretending.
We weren't pretending. Apparently he got quite a show. So
Are you hurting
I'll
my
let you
mom?
figure- That's what I said when I walked in on my parents when they were like, Mom, you're screaming a lot. Is Daddy hurting you? Yeah. But no, that wasn't my, I
ready
can't
for
even
that.
tell you what
Say
my
in
is
that
like my
situation.
favorite
Do you
story.
say no?
I said, go get me a glass of water. I'm really thirsty.
No, he's not
get out.
hurting me. And then I'd turn around like, what do you mean I'm not hurting you? That's
Let me
supposed
smack
to
you a
mean.
little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm not
You
ready.
try a little bit harder.
Where's the
He's
whip?
too young. He's too young.
Oh yeah, he's only
He's not
4.
4.
Oh yeah, he's a baby.
Well, I know when it comes to stuff like that, though, that you know everything about us because we were driving home with our friends a few months ago, and I told this joke about S&M or something, and in the backseat I suddenly hear my wife, "What's S&M?" And then I hear, "Siri, what's S&M?" And I looked over at my buddy who was driving going, "Well, you know where our sex life is." Pretty much. Hey,
Still
let's
confused
go
right
in, let's get this.
So you don't use
and then we're
handcuffs
out.
and whips. Okay, we
Yeah,
get it.
no. So there's no tying
guys
to
been
the
married how long?
Google
8 years.
8 years.
Sorry.
8. We just celebrated
Now
our
they
8th.
are going to need
I said
therapy.
8.
I know.
8, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
8.
8. We were married in 2013. 8.
Okay. And now she's 4. And is he? I have to ask. Is he named after Nash? 'Cause
No.
Okay. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
everybody asked.
I know.
We had
always
him,
liked
we had his
that,
name
yeah.
picked out before we even moved here.
It's a
No,
cute name.
we didn't. Maybe we did. It was on one of my lists, but
My
everyone's like,
phone
is it short
always
for
changes
Nashville?
his
I'm like,
name.
no.
I always have to because my phone immediately, for some reason, it
What's
won't put my name in,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll put. If I write Nash, it becomes Nashville with the capital N, and I'm like, wait. So I always have to.
Oh
delete.
yeah, no, it comes Nash, like as in the Predators mascot on mine. It will have a G before it. I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah, every
You know,
single
you
time.
can do that little. On my phone, I've had to do that little thing where you. Anytime I write an M in a space, it becomes Mason. T in a space becomes Tucker. B in a space becomes Brady. So you can train
Yeah,
it.
you can
but
train
it's
it.
very. But
It's when I voice, do the
I
voice.
accidentally changed my phone and it corrects and to abs every
Abs,
time.
every single time.
hate that.
But why?
I don't know, and I
talk
don't know
about
how to
abs.
fix it.
It's
I never
so
talk about
weird.
abs.
I need
I
to
don't
train
want-
my phone because I've never told somebody to duck off ever in my life.
Are you sure?
I'm 1,000%
That's an episode of The Good Place.
positive.
Did
Yeah.
you guys watch The Good Place?
Who?
Oh, that would
Oh,
probably
that
be
is a
good
binge.
for
Yeah.
both of them, don't you think?
Yes.
Do you like
Who's
good,
that?
wholesome?
Who is it?
That's Belle.
Ted Danson.
Jack
What's her
Shepherd.
Bell?
Kristen Bell.
Oh,
Ted
in the
Danson. They're
Office
so-
or
I
something
feel like he
that?
wouldn't like
Good
that.
on it.
I might-
Oh,
I would
you
like
would
it.
like it. It's really
It's so
like
sweet
it.
and
So fun.
funny. Did you like Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
it's a
haven't
lot. It's
finished it,
that
though.
kind of.
Yeah.
It's that sort of vein, right? Of like a
Yes.
happy-go-lucky. So she accidentally ends up in heaven. She should be in hell. When she realizes that she should have been in hell, she realized it was a mistake. And
Oh,
each
so
season,
it's a family drama.
Yeah, he
It's
won't like that. I already
hilarious.
see
well,
his
she's
face.
not allowed to, because she's in heaven. She can't curse, so she's constantly like, "Fork this, fork, what fork? What's going on here?" So your little duck that is kind
Yeah.
of the same.
You might like it.
It's
don't
pretty
know.
cute.
I
It's
think
good.
you'd like it. You
Sounds
guys give
so
it a try
cute.
and come
The chick that
and
should be
report
in
to
hell.
us. Amanda, do you know what America's #1 meal kit is?
If I had to take a guess, it would be HelloFresh.
You're right. It's HelloFresh. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. So you can skip the grocery store and you can count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, affordable. I mean, that's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
Well, it could also be the Dunkaroos cookie dough.
Oh, the Dunkaroos and the Vanilla Delight. cheesecake?
Oh, yes. We just recently tried the meatloaf parmesan, and oh my goodness, the entire family ate it up.
I just love that HelloFresh cuts back on time spent in the kitchen so you can spend time doing your other things that you need to do around the house, right? Hanging out with the kids, cleaning up the
The playroom.
laundry.
Everything. Cleaning up everything.
So it's quick and easy meals, 20-minute recipes, low prep, easy cleanup. So that's good. Your meal can be ready in 20 minutes. That's awesome.
It's wonderful. And the easy to read recipe cards take you through step by step. No
So
problem at all.
Great. So great. We love HelloFresh over here. You can use HelloFresh by going to HelloFresh.com/binge16 and use the code BINGE16. That's BINGE16 for up to 16 free meals and free gifts.
That's right. Go to HelloFresh.com/binge16 and use the code BINGE16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for being our wonderful sponsor. So I know you guys aren't watching anything together, but what is your particular like thing that you're obsessed with right now that's like
I mean,
TV show, book, podcast, anything?
I'm a reality person. Like I like Bachelorette. I like Bachelor.
Oh,
Not,
yeah.
yeah.
Favorite Bachelorette?
I mean, I like Kristen Bristow.
Oh, that Caitlin Bristow. She's my favorite too.
Yeah, I liked her because she was real.
Yes.
I didn't think she was like scripted. But yeah, like I'm a reality person, which
You are.
does not like that much.
No, but you do like Big Brother together.
Big Brother.
We do like Big
I
Brother
like
together.
Survivor. She doesn't like
I mean,
Survivor.
I'll get into
Okay.
Survivor, but I usually have something else.
Naked and Afraid.
I don't watch that.
No.
I just
No.
watch it for the butts.
I could see you're a butt man.
Yeah.
I could tell she's got a great butt.
So does she get a great butt?
Yeah, I mean,
She'd be
she's
great
got
on
great
Naked and
everything.
Afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here. But I
I'll
mean,
do
I
it.
like
I'll do it with you.
bug
I do all the
situation.
Law and Orders SVU, like you said, another story. But I watch all that. I used to watch all the Chicago Fire, PD, MD.
Oh, really? All of them.
Yeah,
See, I've never really met someone that.
yeah.
Like-
but they're all back to back to back. So some of them, like
That's a
PD,
big
I got
time
out of.
commitment.
Yeah, it
Anything
is.
like
Oh,
mystical, like
This Is Us?
Game of Thrones, or
Do you watch?
This
oh
Is
my
Us.
god.
See, I can't do that one. It's too
Why?
much conflict. It's too. If I end the
She
night
needs
crying,
gentle.
Yeah.
Gentle.
I
She
need
needs
to-
the good place. And
A Million Little
happy.
Things. Like
Ted
I'm a big
Lasso.
like I like the
I
the
would
shows
love that.
are on-
I haven't watched that yet. I would love that.
Oh my god, that
She
one's
loves
so good.
depressing comedies.
I do
when
like-
She goes to bed. She's
I am
like,
like
my
a
life
dr-
isn't that bad, I guess.
What do you put on before we go to
She
bed?
cries herself to sleep.
Unsolved
Rick
Mysteries.
and Morty.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, no, you put on Unsolved Mysteries and they never figure out what happened.
No, I know.
So then I'm like the
'cause
whole
they're
night
unsolved.
I'm like, well, I don't know what happened.
in your head, you're
Exactly.
thinking like I could solve
But
this. Give me-
yes,
You know, you
find
could figure
something
that out
yeah,
in the title.
exactly.
Unsolved.
But I would watch
Mysteries.
something that like has
Not
an ending.
solved mysteries, because that sounds dumb.
That makes me crazy though. There's that podcast. The first time I think I ever listened to a podcast was Serial.
That's
and
the
it was-
first one I ever listened to.
Yeah,
And it was
I-
on the way to move to Nashville. from
Yeah,
Orlando.
somebody told me I was going on a car ride and they were like, I was like, I don't want to listen to the news. I'm sick of music. Like, what can I do? And they were like, listen to this podcast. So I listened to it. And after like 20 hours, I was so bummed that
Yeah.
I didn't figure
What's
out
his name?
what happened.
What's his
Spoiler
name?
alert.
Adnan. Yes.
I'm a terrible podcast host, and that I
That's
don't
the
listen
only
to
one that I
podcasts.
actually listen
So
to.
I
Yeah.
have
Besides
so
Squats and
good. No idea.
Margaritas, I listen to that one all the time. But
Poor Squats and
Yeah, of
Margaritas.
course.
Who was your favorite guest on Squats and Margaritas?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant beside.
Once again,
You
she's
silly.
just setting them up like a volleyball player.
Who's your favorite
Just
person
go
that's ever won a
ahead.
Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award?
What was your favorite like teenage witch show growing up? Do you think?
Only in the
If
night.
you
But
had
don't go back to like
one-
Bewitched and
Yeah.
like, after
yeah,
that.
after
After that,
Bewitched,
after
like
that.
After
but
Genie.
not Bewitched. She was older.
But not
like,
Wizards
you had
of
a
Waverly.
younger version. Who possibly could it be?
No, but that's funny because that's the first podcast I've ever listened to. was
Adnan
that Serial.
Saeed, wasn't
Who
it?
was
Adnan
your favorite
Saeed?
Yeah, that's it,
annoying
Saeed.
annoying person in a movie asking for everybody to sign their yearbook? Like if you had
look at you
one,
calling back.
Yeah.
if you had one character that was annoying
I think
in
Chris might be a secret fan.
any
of mine.
Yeah.
movie.
I think
He might
so.
be. He might
I don't
be.
think it's a secret.
No, it's not now. He watched Can't Hardly Wait. Probably because like 17 of your friends are in it, like Jerry O'Connell, right?
You were in Can't Hardly Wait?
No, wait. That's the movie, right?
No.
Yes, it was.
That's the movie.
Get outta
Yearbook.
here. Really?
I was in Drive Me Crazy too. Do you know who did the theme song for that?
Drive Me Crazy 2? Is that what you said? Or also? Because I figured you would star in Drive Me Crazy 2.
2. Like I'm driving you crazy.
Drive Me Crazy was Brittany?
Yes. She wasn't in the first one. Hers was like Roadkill. What was her name of her show or movie?
Oh,
Crossroads. Definitely not roadkill.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, wait. Drive Me Crazy then?
That was just her song.
What? Yeah.
I was in the video. I walked with a tray. I was a waitress. Most embarrassing thing, by the way, they made me like get up on the. They had me and Adrian Grenier there the whole weekend to shoot this video. I think I'm going to be taught choreography. I'm like ready to go. I sit in my trailer all day. Finally, at the end of the day, they're like, come on out. We're ready for you. I'm like, okay. They're like, stand in that DJ booth. Now dance. I'm like, we're going to play the music. Just dance. I'm like,
no.
wait, what? I thought...
Can you teach me a
Wade
dance?
Robson's here, right? Like I want to learn, like, wait, what? I'll just dance? So I'm like throwing my hands in the air. I'm doing my like club dancing.
What were you supposed to do?
No, and then they're like, you're done. Oh, hold
Were you
this
just
tray and
listening
walk.
to the lyrics at that point? Throw your hands in the air. Okay.
Like, you just don't care. Yeah, no, I was like,
Obviously, you didn't care. I saw you throw your hands in the air.
Why'd
I
they
did.
give you a tray? Were you supposed to be like,
we were like waitresses at a
She's
soda
a
fountain
DJ
bar.
waitress.
Yeah. Well, I was hanging out with the DJ. I'm more hanging with the DJ. I'm more like grinding up against him. And then I'm like, but I'm like a soda pop waitress, but there's really no soda pop. Like there's no soda pop store. I don't know. I have no idea what that video's about. Now I got to go watch it again.
Now we're going to have to watch it again just so we can laugh and
watch
go,
it.
oh my
You
God,
tell
she
me.
wasn't lying.
Yeah.
I never know with you though. I never know. You could
If
be
I'm
like,
lying?
yeah, you could tell
Same
me
with
some.
you. You're such a bullshit artist. I love it.
Tell me some random movie or something that I know I haven't seen, and you're like, oh yeah, I was in that.
Tremors.
I played who?
I was in Tremors. Just kidding.
I was like, were you really?
Crocodile Dundee. I was in that.
Really?
I was
The original?
I was
Were you
cut.
a kid?
I was cut out.
oh,
I still get paid for it.
I was
you
in
guys.
Star Wars, but I was cut
That's all that
out.
I
matters.
still get paid for it, so I can prove it. Would you like to see my next paycheck? It's like 17 cents
Oh, wow.
about every 5 years. So in
It
5
adds
years, I will show you.
People still watch Crocodile Dundee
I recently showed it to my kids when we
for
were going.
17 cents worth of somebody who got
Oh no, the
cut
17
out?
cents is like 5 years worth of it rerunning.
you were cut out.
I was cut out of the actual.
Fun fact, you were cut out of a movie, weren't you?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Oh, you seriously were?
Yeah, we seriously were.
That's
Which one?
Really
you're being
heartbreaking,
serious.
actually.
Oh, I thought
Which
you were
one?
I
making
told
that
you
up.
this.
Oh, she didn't know.
I've told you
You didn't
this.
know?
Yeah, we did. So George Lucas' daughter was a big fan, came to one of our shows.
Do you remember this now?
And we freaked out. And we're all just around him going,
I would've
like,
freaked out
pushing
too,
his
so.
poor daughter probably out of the way just to be like, oh my God, George Lucas. And then Joey, who has no couth or anything at all,
Joey,
we need
not
to be in the next movie.
Of course he did.
And I'm like, Joey, shut up right now. We're just meeting George Lucas. Like, let's just let it. And he goes, okay. And I'm like, I mean, great idea. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
great.
put me in
so
Star Wars.
we flew in to San Francisco. We got to do the whole tour of everything around there. And
Oh wow.
we filmed
one was
for
this?
a day. It would have been,
Clone Wars, I
I
think.
think 3.
Or no, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay.
Phantom Menace. I just was playing the Lego games with Nash this morning. You'd think I would know it. Phantom Menace was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Second one was Attack of the
Oh,
Clones.
goodness.
And the third one, whatever the third one was.
Rise of no.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, Revenge of the Sith. Okay. Okay. She knows.
Ooh, no,
I know.
She knows this stuff.
Or my
This
brain
is-
knows.
This is
Yeah.
their yeah.
So are you a Star Wars fan?
I am.
What, besides for those 3, which we won't talk about, those 3.
Wait,
feel like
during
I'm
those
in-
3, I was with George Lucas race car driving for the Toyota Long Beach Grand Prix. We were practicing up in Lancaster, and we were staying in this little motel. And during the day, we're racing, and at night, everybody's like salsa dancing downstairs and eating, and George is like in his room writing those movies.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm race car driving against him. I don't think he knew how to change gears, and I had to lap him on the track. And he was nicest guy ever, right? And like, and
I'm
he,
race car driving against him. That's the funniest part.
I
Right.
had
I'm
to
race car
pass him,
driving
and I was like,
against
so
him.
relatable.
Or racing against
like I don't know
him.
how competitive he is. I mean, he seems like a really nice, laid back kind of guy. But because I was like, if you pass George Lucas on a track,
You're definitely not going to be in Star Wars.
like how competitive is he? Well, you're not going to be in anything. Like, and that guy owns like Pixar or something, right? Like, I mean, I just want to. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I did.
I don't think he was going to say, man, I really like Melissa for this part, but she passed me while race car driving.
If he's
against-"
really
never know.
competitive, he might. Because you know how your name is across the bumper, like really big, so it's
never
very
done it.
obvious who's just passed you.
no, I'm sorry. I've never raced
Me
a
either.
car.
well,
Oh, yeah. Every time we go and do we race car drive
driving.
against somebody.
I know you haven't done the Celebrity Grand Prix.
No.
Oh, you should. It's so fun.
Sounds so
I've done
fun.
it 3 times, except that you just don't want to pass.
Did Priestley get you into that?
No.
Hang on. Before we go into racing, you got to finish telling us how you got cut out of Star Wars.
How did you get cut out of Star Wars?
Well, basically, we went and filmed everything. We all got the little Jedi tails. We embarrassed ourselves in front of a green screen for about an hour and a half. And then we left and we were like, man, this is going to be awesome. We're going to be in Star Wars. And then we get contacted like a couple months later and they're like, yeah, so the fans, we kind of hinted that you guys were kind of going to be in it. And the fans kind of lost their stuff and said, we will not go see this movie or whatever if we were in it. So
Oh,
we got cut out.
man.
But there's still, at least amongst us, rumors that the big fight scene in the arena that we're down there somewhere in it. But
Well, and you got to be a part of the actual making of with the people involved. So
Right.
that's
yeah, but I
pretty
don't get my
stellar.
17
What's
cents
that place
every
called?
5 years
Oh, that's
for
your
getting
fault.
cut out of it.
What's that place called?
bad
Where
contracts.
you went?
Skywalker Ranch.
Oh,
That's so cool.
See, I
Yes,
just
we
wish
did
I
get
could
to
go
go to
there.
Skywalker
Got to do
Ranch.
that.
and
That's like a bucket list.
stay overnight in
Were
the
you there
their
for that,
villas
Carly?
You got
there
to
and
stay?
stuff. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Carly didn't get
I'm
to
not a
go.
Star Wars
She was, it was
fan.
pre her.
Oh,
She doesn't even know. She
I
thinks
wasn't a
Spock
Star Wars
is
fan.
in Star Wars.
You might have to be because he's Nash. See, I am,
You're
and
gonna
Mark's
have
not,
to.
which is super weird that Mark won't. Like, I am not. I love Star Wars, and Mark is not a big fan of it, and so our two big boys are not, but the little one likes it, and I'm like, awesome. I love that the little one's into it because I finally have someone to watch it with. So actually, during the lockdown, we watched all of them, which is the first time I've seen the first three.
Now, did you watch them 1 through 6, or did you watch 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3?
I think we started
He's like,
4,
yeah,
5,
we
6
gotta
because I didn't want to start with 1 with my kids. And they already are not big fans of it. I was like, let's start with 3, 4,
Start
5.
with 1, and they
Yeah.
see
Or
Jar
4, 5,
Jar
6.
right away, and they're like,
I'm out.
I don't know, something about
So wait,
this.
let me ask you
Everybody
that.
hates on Jar Jar.
But on Star Wars, did Justin mess with any of the animatronic animals there? Because I know he messed with the cat on my set.
Justin didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't do.
Only 3 of us did it.
Oh,
Me, Joey, and JC.
I feel
Are
like
the 3. But a funny story is, I remember when we were leaving, and they had to take everything away and make sure we weren't, because I mean the packs, were dressed as these, Jedi, and I take my little Velcro pack off and look, and it said Anakin on it. So they use them for, everybody. They just Velcro on your belt. But the only thing we could keep was our Jedi tails. We had these little rat tails, and we're getting ready to
Got one
walk
going
out,
on
and I'm
right
like,
now.
I do have a little Jedi rat
You
tail.
do.
Full on rat tail.
But I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep ours, and I kept mine, and we're walking out. I'm like, JC, and he goes, nah, I don't need that, whatever. And I was like, what?
Instant
So he
regret.
walked out of the door, and I was like, give me his. And then on his 40th birthday, I think, I put it in a Ziploc bag and gave it to him. And he was
Oh.
like, no way.
and he
I
was
like,
happy finally.
Yeah, I was like,
that-
see you, idiot.
yeah,
That's what you get.
yeah. See, you're smart. You're
Yeah.
smart. You are smart. You're right, Carly. He is
I
smart.
told you.
Smart.
So Amanda, we are through New Year's resolutions, right? We should at this point have either broken them or made a new habit of things.
Well, Apostrophe Skincare has made it really easy to stick with my New Year's resolution and make it into a habit.
We've been excited to partner with Apostrophe because whether you're dealing with breakouts, noticing signs of aging, or looking to even out your skin tone, Apostrophe will help you get your glowing skin. You can get your glow on.
Get your glow on. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne.
Yeah, they connect you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your unique skin. It was actually really easy to fill out the quiz, right?
So easy. You just take some selfies, log on, answer a few questions about your skin goals and your medical history, and then a dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan.
And it just comes in the mail. You do the quiz, you take the pictures, and then next thing you know, a dermatologist prescribes you a lovely skincare routine that comes straight in the mail, a few days later.
Oh, it didn't take long at all.
Super easy, and it's wonderful, and it's just for you. So we have a special deal for our audience to save $15 off your first visit with an Apostrophe provider at apostrophe.com/WWB. This code is only available to our listeners.
To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/WWB and click Begin Visit. Then use your code WWB at sign up and you'll get your first visit for only $5.
That's apostrophe, APOSTROPHE.com/WWB. It's a lot of letters.
It is.
But you can do it. And use that code WWB to get your dermatologist grafted treatment plan for $5. And thank you, Apostrophe, for sponsoring What Women Binge. All right, we are back here with Chris and Carly Kirkpatrick, and I just have some quick questions we ask everybody that I want to ask you guys. So, is there a show listed under continue watching on your Netflix queue you just haven't gotten through yet?
No.
You watch everything all the way through?
I try
finished it
to
all.
before I go to another one.
Very impressive. You follow through.
I do.
What about a book that's been in your nightstand a little too long?
I don't read.
No.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You're in a book club.
I don't read.
That's a wine club. I've heard about
It
this
is.
book club.
It's
Yes,
called
it is.
the Booze and Book Club.
I think you tried to get me in this book
Okay.
club.
Well,
and
you're
I was
coming
like,
on the booze part.
You're
if
coming
you
in.
don't, but if
We
you
don't
don't
talk
read the
about the
book, then that's a problem for me. I will join
I know
wine
a guy
club.
named Cliff, which is great when it comes to the books.
A cliff hanger.
Notes.
Oh, Cliff Notes. They're called Spark Notes now.
Oh, yeah,
By the way, when
They
your
are.
son is a teenager,
Trust
you will
me,
know
I
that.
know.
They've changed.
Yeah.
Cliff Notes no longer, I don't even know if they exist. Okay, is there a go-to podcast that you use for long commutes?
Squats and margaritas.
Yeah, there you go. Your sis.
I used to like the Howard Stern podcast, and I like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Okay. What about a show that you watch only to have something to talk about with other people?
Oh, I don't talk about what I watch.
Yeah, you
Ever.
Oh, really?
No way.
I would go back to The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette?
Yeah.
You watched that. So you started watching that just because other people were talking about it and you needed to know what it was about?
No. I mean, like, that's just, like, then I have something to talk to people about.
Okay.
Now, I did
lot of my
one of the
girlfriends
early
watch it.
seasons watch Bachelorette.
Jesus, real quick.
Bachelor.
He watched it. I made him watch it, and he was like so mad at himself that he watched it. Then we're in LA. No, Vegas. We're in Vegas at STK, and all of the Nuggets, Denver Nuggets, like basketball players walk in. Chris like, cool. And then all of a sudden, this guy, was it Chris? I think his name was Chris. He goes, oh my God, that's Chris from The Bachelor. That's Chris from The Bachelor. And I was like, you didn't freak out that Carmelo Anthony just walked by, but
that's a total
That's
lie.
amazing.
that is exactly what happened.
No, first of all, it was Chris from The Bachelorette.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Can I tell you my
He wasn't
most
on The Bachelor, he
embarrassing
was on The
story?
Bachelorette.
I had one of those moments. I never do this. I never go, oh, don't I know you from somewhere? Because people do it to me all the
Yeah.
time, right? So I'm in a bathroom washing my face at the Kentucky Derby. I think it's the same one I met my husband at. And I turned to the woman next to me. I'm like, don't I know you from somewhere? She's like, I was on The Bachelorette. I was like, oh, why do I know that? And I was
'Cause they
horrified.
put
So
it
I had
all
a
over.
similar,
Yeah, same thing.
similar moment where I was like, is the only person I recognized. I was never said it to anyone again.
Yeah, you're like, well, now you told everyone.
Just in case. What about your all-time favorite movie? Chris, what's yours?
Oh, we have the same,
Same one.
What is it?
Willow.
Oh my goodness! There is a line from that
Mardigan.
movie that my sister and I do all the time. I have to watch it because I haven't watched it in years. You have
What
to tell
is
me
it?
if I'm right about this. He goes, the two little fairies go. We go that way to the lake. No, the lake is that way. You are drunk, and when you are drunk, you forget that I am in charge. So which way to the lake? We go that way.
Yeah.
Is that
There's
right?
a new
brownies.
series.
Close.
They're called the
brownies. They're
brownies.
brownies, not
Brownies,
fairies.
not fairies.
And I think it's this way, but
Yeah.
This way. Okay, this way.
Beer.
We go
And
this
then they
way
fall
to
in
the lake.
yeah.
They fall in the thing and they say beer.
They're always drunk, right?
Yeah, they're always drunk.
I think it's on Disney Plus. They have a new Willow series coming out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No
Watch that.
way.
I guess you gotta watch it and come
Yeah.
back and tell us.
Isn't
You
that
can-
weird, though, that
Carly,
we have
you
the-
be our reporter on Willow.
Okay, I can do that. I can do
I
that.
love that. You watch that and then come and report on it.
Yes.
What about a beauty product you can't live without? Harley, you
My
start.
wife.
She's your beauty product? Okay.
No, I'm like really bad at that. I don't like. I don't would say
Beauty products?
Well, see, I have eyelashes, so I don't really
That's
need
a beauty-
mascara. So
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we have eyelashes.
Do you have
we
like
the
a
same
skincare
eyelash girl,
routine?
Jessie Law.
Oh.
I think mine's
Shout
deodorant.
out.
How we met.
So
Shout
that you
out.
barely don't need it. Like you don't need anything when you have fake eyelashes.
You have your lashes.
Now everyone knows we have fake eyelashes.
You know what? It's okay. I'll own it. They're mine. I paid for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Maybe like a manscaper. Is that a beauty product?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'll,
actually.
and that's
that.
that's a pretty good one.
Okay,
That and the lawnmower.
Oh, for down there? Okay.
it's back.
My ass.
What's one food you would take to a deserted island? Like if you were stuck in Turks and Caicos for a few days?
One food?
One food. You can only have one food.
Beef jerky? Slim Jims?
That's a little too like realistic. Like that's something you really need to have on an island.
Tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Go in the tequila route. Chris,
She
you
would
got
get
one?
all her calories from tequila 1,000%. She's
not
like,
that
it's an
many
agave
calories in
plant,
tequila,
I think.
just
I
saying.
haven't had tequila since my 21st birthday.
You are a liar. Are you kidding me?
We had-
margaritas.
Okay,
I won't do
was like,
shots.
We had margaritas at lunch the other day.
Shots. I won't do shots of tequila. Sorry, I apologize. I forget there's tequila
I
in
forgot
margaritas.
there was tequila and margaritas. What is this crap I've been drinking out
I'm
of my
a
coffee
terrible
mug?
drinker, you guys. I'm a terrible
we
drinker.
know.
We're gonna change that.
I know. What is one book you have on your bucket list? Is there like a book you have to read before you die? Like you hope you read?
I've read most of the books I've wanted to read.
Okay.
Or I've started listening to books.
What's a book you would suggest for people at home that like are like, I need a new book? Get through this dry winter.
Well, I like all those like psychology type books, like How to Win Friends and Influence People by Carnegie
I
and
do like those.
Cool.
things like that. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, so like the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, and
Wow. Check you out.
some of them I listen to, and it's definitely
3.9 at Rollins over here.
Exactly.
3.9.
Might have been a 3.95 now that I think
Oh,
about it.
oh.
And by the way, that was at Valencia Community
Oh,
College.
Valencia.
Then I went to
Then you
Rollins.
went to
Matadors.
Rollins. That's how you backdoored. See,
Matadors.
when you said you backdoored into college, I did it by acting, getting in the acting class.
But I went to
Yeah.
the night school.
Oh.
So that's what I didn't finish. My music director put his classes in the night school curriculum, which they don't have anymore. It was actually Hamilton Holt Night School, and that's how I went to Rollins.
Oh, check you out. I auditioned for the Tisch School of the Arts, and then as soon as
Was this after or before NYU?
it was no, this is how I got into NYU.
Of course it was.
I auditioned for Tisch School of the Arts. I got in because I had been on a show called Clarissa, because you haven't heard of it. And then I got into the Tisch School of the Arts, and I just quickly transferred to a different division of NYU because I knew my grades wouldn't get me in. So I tricked it. I tricked the system too. Okay, movie you feel like you should have watched but haven't yet.
With the
Seen
pandemic
everything?
and everything, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Really?
Between Hulu, Netflix,
Wait, there was something
Amazon
I
Prime,
can't remember.
Cracked Fire Sticks.
Yeah, we've watched a lot.
Plex.
Goodness.
We've pretty much seen every movie.
Have you seen Cocoon?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Oh, Carly
I have
hasn't.
not.
Oh.
Nope, maybe that's something
She
I need
won't
to-
like Cocoon.
See,
Have
he
you
knows. I know.
seen Beaches?
Beaches.
Oh.
Why would I see beaches?
No.
You need. Oh, all of
added
you
What are you
have
going to say? A
homework.
Mystic Pizza next? Sure, let's
Beaches,
get
I've
yeah.
seen
crazy
that.
here.
I've seen that.
Beaches is Bette Midler and
Oh
it's
my God,
Gary
my
Marshall.
favorite.
I'm gonna smack you.
My favorite. Anything Bette Midler's in. 1,000%.
She's
I'm in.
fantastic.
She's amazing.
Guys, I need to know your most. Oh wait, first, especially because of squats and margaritas. What's
Yeah.
your workout or your crazy what is like a workout you're obsessed with or a class?
Orange Theory.
Oh, that's us too.
I'm
We
an
gotta do
Orange
that
Theory.
together.
I love it.
All right,
Yes.
Chris,
No,
are you
do not
working
have
out?
to do Orange Theory
Oh,
with my
Lord.
wife.
We
Are you
love Orange
competitive?
Theory.
Competitive isn't even a joke.
Oh,
Like she will come home talking about the people.
how many
that she
splats do you get?
Oh, I don't do that because I'm so healthy that like my heart rate can't get to that
mine
red
too.
zone.
I'm
so
the
I don't
same.
wear it. I don't wear it because
Oh no,
it's
but
annoying.
I walk
So
out of there with
crazy.
like 24
I mean, I wear
splats, and she's
this. I
like,
wear like my smart,
so
like
bad.
this, and
Okay.
that helps me.
I
figure
do
out.
the Fitbit, but then I put on the little thingamajiggy,
Doesn't
and then
work
I've got
for
it on the
me.
board.
Yeah.
I work so hard to get it up into some kind of orange zone, but it takes a while. I've been pushing to get it to 20 splats a class. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I haven't worn it in
It's
a long,
tough.
a couple years.
Yeah, but that's my
Sounds
goal.
amazing.
But I do like to
You need
beat
to come with us,
people.
Chris. You know what? I'll get Mark to come. You come too.
If I could get him
I
to
did
go
like
to
4
one
lines
class,
of
I think
splats
we're gonna
before
do
I
it.
got here.
Will you? Splats.
Yeah, one.
Was it the espresso you?
Whatever it was. Somebody just gave it to me on a mirror. I'm like, let's do it.
All right. What's your most guilty pleasure? Most juicy guilty pleasure, I should say.
I don't know. Probably the video games with my kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And making my wife mad that my kid loves me so much because I play video games with him.
I don't know
But
what
your
mine is. I
mommy.
don't even know.
You already said Kardashian.
yeah,
I'll take that.
like that's it.
I'll
Yeah.
take that. And now I'm gonna
Cooking's
need to
kind of a
know.
guilty pleasure for you.
Hello Fresh when they give me everything
Oh,
I need.
There you go.
There you go.
We love them.
Plug Hello Fresh.
Yeah, they're one of our sponsors. I love it.
Are they really?
Do you have your phones on you? I need to know how many unread emails you have in your phone.
Jesus, you have my
Thousands.
Phone. You have mine.
I want to know.
I
if
don't
you beat-
know.
I don't. No one's
Give
been
me
able to
my
beat
phone.
her. So I want to see if you guys can beat her.
It's a competition.
Which email?
That's yours.
All. You have to do the all one.
Oh, also your
Like
flashlight's
the-
on.
The main.
thought your
yeah,
flashlight
your
was on.
Flashlight's on.
Oh man.
welcome.
Okay, I have mine.
All right. What
Okay.
is it?
23,952.
That's pretty substantial,
That
but
is-
it doesn't beat me.
That is.
doesn't beat
That
you?
makes me nervous.
I just
but
can't go
hers is-
through 'em.
Hers is unfathomable.
Okay, what's yours?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to turn my flashlight
It
off.
is without fathom.
This.
Oh.
Oh, she's teaching
It's
him how
every
to use
episode.
his.
If there's
Yeah. Everybody needs to.
obvious.
All the men need to learn how to use their.
Let's
Oh, his are
see.
good. It's the
No,
end.
1,500 in that one.
Oh.
Oh, you have another one?
1,500.
In my
Where's your
AOL one.
Where's your secret? What's your secret one? You know what his email is?
Chris Kirkpatrick at AOL.
16,428.
Don't tell anybody.
64,000.
Oh yeah, that's
16.
funny. I can't tell.
She was
I
about
wanna
to tell us
your
what your
so
email
bad.
address was.
It's I don't. Yeah, but it's pretty funny.
You could tell us later.
I'll tell you later.
I
Yeah,
only
it's
have.
real embarrassing when she has to repeat it.
I have to repeat it to like
the phone
Southwest, and they're like,
service.
"Well, what's his email?" I'm like,
Is it?
You're gonna
okay,
get a
so
lot of
mine's
emails
like
now, hopefully.
127 right now. Yours is climbing too. right?
127. That's
I have
it.
120. Well, because I try to check them, people. I try to stay on
Mine
top
are like
of my
ads
crap.
and like
See, now this is what I was. This is what I keep telling everybody. My brother taught me. My brother, who's 8 years younger than me, taught me this years ago.
Have another email.
Have another email address just for online shopping.
Oh.
And all of your spam, all of your ads, all your receipts, though, go there too. So you have to check them, like especially around the holidays. You got to be checking that for when packages don't show up. But I don't even look at it. That one, I'm sure, has like 25,000.
Yeah.
But even that one, I'll go in and
What
just
is
delete
yours?
sometimes.
Oh, it's bad. First of all, sorry if you can hear all of the children playing around us.
Oh, yeah.
We're all parents here. So mine before this show was at 93,124.
Oh my goodness.
She's got a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I'm gonna make you all Clean out your
I'm gonna
inboxes.
clean it
You're
out
going to
in
go report
January.
on Willow.
I'm not going to do
January.
it. I'm not even going to tell you I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to do it?
The warranty on your car is probably going through the roof right now. You have to respond to those people.
No, so it's just mostly, like the ads and the advertisements and promo stuff.
I don't know how you
And
know,
great grandma.
Because I look
Who
through
died.
it every day.
Yeah.
Who died and you didn't know because you didn't get the email.
Oh,
She
you're-
emailed me going, I'm not feeling too good. Come over, help. Ad.
delete. We gotta go through and delete some of yours. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take a little break and
feel
go do that.
free.
But you need to do a this or that with these
Oh,
peeps
okay.
right now. We're
Let's
gonna do
do
a
a
quick this or that. And then you guys are gonna leave a secret behind because we're going to read. You're gonna put them in this jar, not put your names on them, and at the end of the season, we're gonna read everybody's
It's
and
not
try
what
to
I
guess
thought
whose
of
they
leaving
are.
a secret behind
Do not.
was.
No, it's not about splats and coffee. No.
Okay,
You're such
ready?
a pig.
This or that. Wine or beer.
Wine.
Probably beer.
Housewives or Kardashians.
Kardashians.
No
And
comment.
Chris is like
Beer.
Pizza or tacos.
Ooh.
Pizza.
Taco pizza?
nothing.
Both are good.
Mattresses here, people. Soft or firm.
Soft.
Mattress.
You don't
Doesn't
care.
matter.
Oh,
No.
you get.
Heck
Mark will
no.
talk to you about his mattress preferences. They're very significant.
Beaches or mountains.
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 An espresso at home or Starbucks.
At home. Yep.
Sure.
He doesn't drink coffee.
No coffee. I don't
Just
drink
today he did.
Sweet or salty.
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 Country or rock.
Country.
Rock.
Dog or cat.
Dog.
Art or sports.
Art's my
Sports.
grandpa's name. I'd have to say Art.
Did you say sports?
He's not
Carly
with
said
us
sports
anymore,
and
but-
you said art.
No, my grandpa.
For his grandpa.
Oh, art. Yeah,
I don't know. I do know a guy named Sport, actually, but I like my grandpa more.
that's nice of you.
Sport's still alive, but
Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so fun.
Wasn't that
This
glad
was-
you had
I
fun.
did it.
You're gonna,
I'm
you
so
did it.
proud of
Carly
myself.
was so nervous.
Do you guys
This
want me
was
to come
her
back
first.
every week?
Yeah, come on.
You are welcome to.
We'll just sit right in the middle
We'll
of
get
you
you
guys.
some tequila shots. We'll have some margaritas. We'll do
Yeah,
some squats.
we'll do some
and
squats
We'll call
and get-
squats
yeah.
and tell her we did some squats.
Because
And
if you do squats, you have to tell someone.
well,
Yes,
you
you
can't
do.
drink the margaritas without the squats. But you guys, before you leave, will you write some secrets and I mean, they, make them as juicy as you want. If you want to make it about the cat on Sabrina or
Anything.
Don't sign it, though.
Okay.
and don't be gross, Chris. Don't
Yeah.
go writing about
then I'm
bowel
out.
movements or
She's
sex.
gonna have
Okay,
to write it.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Then there goes your
Awesome.
cat on Sabrina, because I had a bunch of that one.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys
Thanks,
for being
guys.
with us.
you
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us for What Women Binge. You can connect with all of us on your favorite social media platforms. We have at What Women Binge. Amanda.
I'm at Amanda WWB.
I'm at Melissa Joan Hart. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe anywhere you get podcasts. You can find all of our links at whatwomenbinge.com and subscribe on YouTube. Our wonderful theme song was written and produced by my cute husband, Mark Wilkerson. What Women Binge is produced by Laugh-O-Gram Studios, video production by Matt Giesler, and audio by Matt Lott, and production assistant Jennifer Best. What Women Binge is distributed by Podcast Heat. For more information, visit podcastheat.com.